When it comes to acknowledging scientific achievements, Dr. Rury Holman has received the top honor. The Banting Medal for Scientific Achievement recognizes significant long-term contributions to the understanding, treatment, or prevention of diabetes. And Dr. Holman is here now in studio with us with an overview of his work being recognized. Such a pleasure to have you with us today.
Good morning.
Well, let's get started first off with the big congratulations. What a well-deserved honor. How does it feel to be recognized by your peers in this way?
Well, surprising. Surreal, humbling, and truly a great honor, particularly as a clinician. So I've been fortunate to work with the lead people in over 40 countries for many years. And I like to think this honor reflects our collective efforts and those of my team in improving the lives for people with type 2 diabetes.
And that you are doing. Let's talk about your work. You've confirmed that declining beta cell function was the main driver for type 2 diabetes. How did you determine that?
Well, insulin levels in people with type 2 diabetes are high, but that's at the expense of high glucose levels, which go on to cause complications. So we reduced the insulin levels by injecting fish insulin, measured the human insulin, and it was low, confirming that beta cell function was insufficient. Then in UK-PDS, year by year, beta cell function declines by 4% per year, whatever the treatment, and that results in progressive hyperglycemia, again producing complications.
And your findings actually disputed the assumption that insulin resistance was the main factor.
Absolutely. So many people have insulin resistance but do not become diabetic. In susceptible people, what happens is the demand for insulin can no longer be met when the beta cell function declines, and it's at that point they develop diabetes. So insulin resistance is a factor, but not the main driver.
Right. Can you also tell us a little bit about some of the automated devices that you have created?
Sure. So when I started my quest for normal glycemia to avoid complications, we had to introduce home blood glucose monitoring, and finger pricking was difficult and painful. So Robert Turner and I invented the world's first automated finger pricker, the Autolet. And then, of course, we found that people had difficulty giving insulin, drawing up from a vial with a syringe. You need manual dexterity, not so good if you're an older person. So we invented the world's first automated insulin syringe. The insulin came in a cartridge, you selected the dose with a dial, and you just pushed a button to give the insulin. So that made life a lot easier for many people.
Right, incredible. What is next for you and your research?
Well, I remain academically very active. I no longer run the unit, but that gives me more time for writing. I have a large amount of data now with the newly acquired proteomic, metabolomic and genetic data from all my studies. So I write about 2 papers a month, and currently I'm co-chairing an Alzheimer's prevention study looking at semaglutide double-blind compared with placebo.
Interesting. Well, congratulations again on this award, and we look forward to seeing what's next for you.
Thank you so much.